I will provide the tools for you for free to change your environment. So these are my top tools. It is time to introduce the habit tracker. Everything that you observe and track will result in a better performance. So if you track your activities, if you track your habits, if you track how much you work, if you track if you watch porn or not, why tracking something like this is great is you can correlate, let's say, not going outside for 5 days to relapsing into porn, and on day 2 you stop every habit that you do, which is like journaling, meditation, breath work, and then on day 5 you relapse, and you can see the correlation, like, yes, first of all you didn't go outside, and therefore you didn't do your habits, and therefore you relapsed. And this is great because in the future you will understand, like, hey, urges aren't something like magical fairy that sometimes comes to you and sometimes doesn't. There are actually reasons for it, and it might be as weird as the weather, the amount of sun that you're getting. I remember back then I didn't really have a good memory. My brain fog was insane while I was watching porn, so therefore it took me multiple years to realize that I have this seasonal winter depression, and therefore it took me even more time to fix the issue, which I fixed by going into the sauna in the gym. So that's great. Most gyms have a sauna, at least in Europe. A laptop works amazingly, so if you have like a gamer PC, I recommend to just first of all quit playing video games as soon as you have stabilized on your porn recovery and you're at like day 30, day 90, day 100, whatever. Quit when you can. And I recommend a laptop because you can do work on a laptop really well. They allow you to detach yourself from your room, and you can just go to a park and work or write or whatever you want to do. You can journal there as well, and it gives you a type of freedom you don't have without a laptop, because just your phone is completely different. And what I found out kind of about my phone, it's kind of just, it's very hard to stay organized on your phone, even if you only have productivity apps, and it is best to leave the actual productivity to a different device, and that is what the laptop is for. Now you can use a tablet as an alternative, but make sure that it's good enough and the screen is big enough to actually do work on it, and you're able to type on it with an extra keyboard. However, I do recommend a laptop. I found that to be superior. I have like an old tablet, but nothing really works on it. What I did with that is I created basically an ebook reader from it, and I only read books because that's the only thing it can basically do. But hey, that's great for that. So these 3 devices, the tablet, the laptop, and the phone, they work in sync, because of course you sometimes must use your phone, and I do that as well. A notebook. As you can see, my notebook is extremely worn. I have had this for over 2 years now. This is extremely good because sometimes you will not be able to take out your laptop, or it will be inconvenient to take out your tablet, and if you take out your phone to take notes, it fucks with your head. I don't know what it is exactly, and I'm not the only guy who has had this, so I talked to other people about this specific thing, and it just somehow fucks with your head. Like, you have to unlock your phone, and then you have to look for an app, and you have to do so much shit before you can actually write, that somehow it throws you off your thought and your idea. And if you have a pen and a paper like this, you can put this in your back pocket because it's an A6 form, and you just get it out, and somehow your mind stays clear and you're able to write down your thoughts. So this is why I still have this, even though I have an organized journal specifically on my laptop, because it's a journal. I don't need to randomly take my laptop out and write there. I have my journal scheduled every day. But this is completely for the random thoughts. So it is an amazing tool if you're recovering from porn, because first of all, you will have a lot of random thoughts that are amazing, but sometimes I have multiple thoughts, like 3 or 4. Like, let's arrange the furniture. Like, I could write that down on my phone, easy, no problem, because it's just one thought. But what if you have 2 or 3 thoughts that are intertwined? that's when you need the notebook, because if you take out your phone, by the time you get to writing shit down, you will lose one of those thoughts. At least that's my experience.